comes down to this. It all comes down to this. Last season, did a bit of content on here about West Ham. Obviously, we got to the semi-finals of the Europa League. Beat Seville, who were the kings of the competition, and amazing day there at the stadium. Beat them 2-0 in extra time. Yarmolenko scored just after what started happening in Ukraine. Of course, scoring 2 goals against Yasin Bono was always nice as well. And obviously Seville went out in the year that the Europa League was going to be in their stadium for the final. Obviously they've won it this year. Then we beat Lyon in the quarter-final, incredible. 3-0 there, Ballon Dawson. Hussam Aouar's Lyon, I might add. Semi-final, so close to Frankfurt, so close. The red card killed it for us early on. And then Frankfurt went on to win it against Rangers, who we probably would have beaten as well. That would have been back in Seville, obviously, like I said. And then this year, not quite Europa League, but the Conference League, which is still for us absolutely massive. Yes, it's not big for maybe a Manchester City or a Liverpool, but for a club like West Ham, this is huge. This is a final, which we don't get very often. On top of that, it's a European final for West Ham, which is even more rare. This is huge. Not only the chance to win a European trophy, but also qualification for next season's UEFA Europa League, which again, to have 3 seasons in a row of European football at West Ham would be fantastic. What a moment, and probably the biggest game of Saeed Benrahma's career. I mean, the criticism he's come under, one of the journalists at The Guardian, an absolute disgrace, saying he's one of the most overrated players West Ham have ever had. Well, he's been brilliant and arguably one of the players of the season behind Declan Rice. Just talking absolute nonsense, really. Just complete nonsense. Benrahma, I really want him to score in the final and score the winner or score in the shootout, really, to shut this guy up. Anyway, don't want to give that guy too much airtime. But, wow. Big game for Benrahma. Obviously back in the Algeria squad. His last game before he joins up with the squad. But also, Declan Rice. Could it be his last game? I think so. £100 million. But for him to lift it as captain, wanted Mark Noble to do that last year. But for Declan Rice to lift it in his final game, what a way to go out. He'll be winning more trophies than Harry Kane. But that's not hard. Antonio would have had more trophies than Harry Kane. Benrahma more trophies than Harry Kane. So, Fiorentina though. It was very nearly Basel, which would have been a boring final, but much easier opponents probably. They've obviously got Amrabat, the Morocco midfielder, who I do rate very highly. And of course, he is someone that knows Nayef Aguerd very, very well from the World Cup. So, we don't want to be spilling Aguerd's defensive secrets. They've also got Luka Jovic, who was at Real Madrid for a short spell. Didn't work out for him there. But it's not, I don't want to jinx it, but it's not a huge pool of talent. It's not like we're playing Napoli or Milan or, Inter or Juventus or Roma. Fiorentina are very much beatable. We've only not won 1 game in this. They've lost to Poznan. They've lost to Basel, of course, but still went through. We deserve it. Prague is a small venue. Of course, Soufal at home. And this is the one. And what team does he pick? It has to be. It's weird, isn't it? Areola's going to play in goal. He's not played in the Premier League hardly all season because Fabianski does. Areola in goal, probably with Zuma and Aguerd in the front. Cresswell probably over Emerson's going to play left back. Right back, Soufal is in Prague, has to play. Souček and Rice again. Souček in Prague. Benrahma, question marks over whether he will start this game because Pablo Fornals has come in to the side. I think he scored against Leicester, scored the goal, the winner against AZ Alkmaar in the second leg that fired us there. He's done his bit to get a place. I wonder if Moyes, would he bench Benrahma? It was a bit rocky at the start, but he can't now. The uproar if we bench Benrahma and lost would be too big for Moyes to recover. Again, that could be David Moyes' last game for the club, win or lose. We don't know what's going to happen. Bowen on the right. Lucas Paqueta, I think, is going to be crucial for me in this game. And then up front, Mikel Antonio. Scamacca, I don't think is going to be anywhere near fit enough to start. So this is huge. This is massive. Just want to say good luck to the team. I never thought I'd see Algeria win anything. And we won the Africa Cup of Nations 4 years ago. Never thought I'd see West Ham win anything, let alone a European title. So I hope the lads leave it all out there. It's going to be a huge day tomorrow in East London. Of course, we get the big trophy parade if we win the game. Benrahma open top bus around East London, around Essex, around all those areas. If we get the win, it's just going to feel so painful though if we lose, especially if we lose on penalties. Now, obviously, we've been watching a few finals in the run-up. We've been watching the Roma Seville game, the Man City Man United game, the playoff final, Luton and Coventry. Tense games to watch. I've got no teams involved in them, right? This is going to be a nightmare. As soon as that whistle goes, and you guys know this from when Algeria played, the tenseness, every pass, every corner feels like a penalty. It's going to be tense. If we do lose, I hope we deserve to lose, and it's not some stupid own goal or mistake or fluky set piece and we batter them and we lose. But it's got to be deserved. We've got to go out there and get the job done. Bring the trophy back here and play next season's Europa League, because this club needs European football. We are massive. This is where the Algeria massive thing I started from West Ham are massive. So I hope the team do well. I hope the boys leave everything out of there. Best of luck to David Moyes and the lads. Way back, started the season on this channel, uploaded the video of West Ham beating a team called Viborg in Denmark. That was in the playoffs. Then we had AZ in the semi-finals. Benrahma's penalty, crucial. Now it's the final. It's the final. Will it be Amrabat? Will it be Aged? Will it be Saeed Benrahma lifting that trophy alongside Declan Rice, alongside Mikel Antonio? That's what we want to see, isn't it? So I think it's going to go the distance, and I think we're going to win on penalties. I hope we win it regardless, but it all comes down to this. So can West Ham beat Fiorentina? Inshallah. I hope those Ramadan prayers are answered. Thanks for watching. Subscribe for more, and of course Mahrez has got a Champions League final as well. Is he going to play in that one? I think that's a story for another day. Drop a like, let me know your score predictions, and if you're going to be watching the final, I'll see you next time.